Y'all don't be knowing the half. When I say stuff like this, y'all get real offended. But this is nothing but cold, hard facts that your mammy didn't teach you.
What the fuck is that with the motherfucking business is? Cold Hard Facts Podcast. Episode 192. I am DNA, the only one, the one and only. Of course, back again, once again. And I'm joined by all three of my co-hosts. One is about to leave us soon because he got to see Omarion.
Well, you know, you got to see the king of dance at one point. All right, because while you trying to have a conversation with him, he was practicing his damn dance move. Man. Over there doing touch. What we going to do for the 200 episode, though? I don't know. Maybe they're going to get one lucky subscriber $20.
Are you drinking? I'm going to need you to stop.
I hope not. I pull up and drink the bottle with you, but I ain't drinking. Don't drink around Martin. He going to get you kicked out of whatever establishment you're in. See, look, John just want to tell y'all shit that didn't even happen how y'all think, dog. I want to hear him tell this story. Because watch he miss something. Let me tell y'all what happened to me. So, we in the club, you know, me, John, the homies, Chris, Danny, and Martin. You know, we all turned having a good old time. So, homeboy Danny, I guess he was coming through. Some big dude was coming behind him. Dude was coming out like he was trying to approach him the wrong way. So we had what's going on, this, that, and third. Buddy said somebody, your man was touching all up on him. I was like, I don't think that's the case, big dog. I think he was just passing through or whatever. So I think this is going to get resolved real quick, right? Now, mind you, boys off the liquor, so, you know, logic kind of went out the window. Because as soon as his homie came from around me, talking about, so, y'all ain't gonna do shit. We gonna beat your ass, bitch ass nigga. I said, snap. Then I was ready to fight. I went from peace to ready to fight. And Captain Saving nigga, Silkyy Johnson, want to intervene, even though the nigga had my side, him and the homie Marcus. They intervening, making sure that I don't get no fight, separating everything. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Security come through. I called out a little bit. Shot down, understand we having a good night. I'm still not trying to hear that shit. And even though Marcus and John telling these niggas, telling security, we got it. Me being too hype, they said, nah, y'all gotta go. And shit, we gotta go. And then outside of the club, still out there liquor, I'm yelling out, some bitch ass niggas in that club. They ain't come out here though. Halfway down the block. Started doing push-ups. Talking about, they ain't gonna do shit, though. John wouldn't let me do another set of push-ups. He wouldn't let me release my anger. John was gonna fight me because I wouldn't calm down. That's not why. No, he did what he supposed to do. He tried to get out of trouble. Because he kept talking that shit. He kept trying to turn around and go back to the fire. I'm like, bro, you're not getting back in that fire. You're not fighting us today. Hey, look, why Daddy said we could have got back in? That's like stupid, too. I hope he hit us, too. He wouldn't get back in that damn bar. As soon as they say Martin, they was going to get on that. Let him tell him he was getting jumped. And I was like, Daddy, the liquor hit you. You was not getting jumped. It was just one nigga was ready to fight you. Of course, Danny little conceited ass. He talking about something. It was bad because I was talking to this girl. I'm like, first of all, sir, the only bitch that did was with was a fat white girl who was dancing all up on the track. That lady was not thinking about you. Man. Yeah, that's what happened this past weekend. Big brother John was being a big brother, not letting me be ignorant. Got in trouble, man. That's what you supposed to do. Yeah, and quiet. I kept the police off his big ass too. Oh shit! What police was that? You don't remember the cops that pulled the Oh yeah, outside because I think somebody hit it. Yeah, outside. I was still talking shit. They was trying to calm me down. The police officer on the microphone. The cops talking about something. Everything all right over there? Definitely quiet pipe down after that. I ain't trying to go to jail for no bullshit. Look, we was all like, yeah. He's like, y'all sure? Yeah. Hey, man, I don't want no problem. Take y'all ass home somewhere. That man said, I am skirt off.
Crazy.
Yeah, so long story short, ladies and gentlemen, don't drink with Martin in a public place. No, you can drink with me. Just know if you with me and niggas try to spice with you, I got your back. Got your back. Yeah, y'all getting kicked out the establishment that night. Thank God we may get Thank God we ain't paying no money to get in there. Because I'd have been very mad. We may get kicked out, yes. But at least you know you wasn't going to get your ass beat. Or jumped. I'm going to say this again for the people that are listening. I wasn't about to get my ass beat at all, because I wasn't involved. John was just playing security. That was a Martin and Danny thing. I just seen niggas on my niggas. I'm like, hold on. I just wanted one of these little ugly folks walked up like he was finna do something. I pushed Finley like me, like you ain't finna do shit. Like nothing at all. That's the dude I have been with. Little ugly folks trying to step. He had my side. He had my side trying to beat with somebody with braids on top of his head and no sides. You can't beef with them type of people. Hey, didn't he look like Buddy that did the Axe commercial? Come on, hey, how you doing, man? Hell no, he looked like the baby when he did that stupid shit to his head. Let's go. Nah, man. A whole lot of that shit. Oh, come on, man. Martin, all I'm saying is you was about to fight a man with skinny maroon jeans on. Man, John, you saying it like I was gonna catch a hate crime. That man was in there with a velvet polo on. He didn't want no smoke. Hey, look, John, look, while you playing, you should have put him on his ass. I wish I put them down on his ass. I didn't want to fight nobody that evening. I was chilling. Hey, it ain't even working. Yeah, everybody that told this story to said you was in the right. I should have chilled. Nah. I was ready. But I guess. Anyway, how you fellas doing? All right, how is y'all going? I know y'all ain't get kicked out no clubs. Nah. I got a feeling when you get kicked out of one. What you saying, bro? You don't know what they did over the weekend. I ain't been in no club.
Right.
What's up? They did a little barbecuing last week, Father's Day and shit, you know. How was Father's Day? I forgot to say Happy Father's Day. I did tell you Father's Day. You did? Oh, it was good, man. I can't complain. What the kids get you? Drew on some cards. And they be thinking they real artists and shit. You gotta play it off. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Oh, look at the little consoles at work. So flexing that. You know you right, you know Kuda's on that stand don't talk about something. Like y'all don't know what you mean, man. Oh, it did make me feel good though. Come here, kid. Like confirming that you're doing a good job and shit, you know. That's all you can ask for. Hey, look, as long as you doing and doing the shit you need to do, that will make you a good one right there. Right. That's test for the future ones that come. Future ones. What? About to start. Hey man, somebody tell Brett Fire to drop the album. He's not gonna do it.
That shit ain't dropping till July.
I know.
And being impatient.
Yeah, I'm impatient. Man, so just let July hit. You said July? Yeah, I did say July. I'm still thinking August, to be honest with you. I'm thinking the delay gonna happen. I just hoped for this one, but I say realistically July. When in July? You think after the 4th? Yep, I definitely think after the 4th. I heard a rumor that it's coming out. I heard a rumor that it's coming out the 8th, but I don't know how accurate that is. I also heard he's supposed to be dropping a single tonight, but I also don't know how accurate that is. So
it's not a single. It's just gonna be that. I think. Well, no, because Chris Brown shit drops. That song with him. Chris.
No, I hope that album ain't 30+ songs at the end.
No, it's 30 songs.
It's 25.
I know Chris Brown.
That's 30. That's 30.
I know Chris Brown is talented, but I don't need 35 songs.
I was just telling DNA this. I was like, I don't need 30, but
unless every song come with a feature. There's no disrespect to Chris, but because he could definitely hold a song on his own.
Speaking of,
I don't want to hear just 35 songs of you. I got 2 other albums with that.
Speaking of Chris, did you hear some comments that he said recently about R&B artists?
I didn't watch his Big Boy interview, so I don't know what he said.
No, I'm gonna just play that snippet. I gotta go back to it. That's on Twitter.
I'm ready for his Drink Champs interview. I'd rather see him drunk.
It's gonna be up and down. It's gonna be that man.
I don't want to see Chris Brown drunk. I already seen Chris Brown off coke. I don't need to see him on drunk. The last time Chris Brown got drunk, y'all know what he did. I ain't gotta say it. So
this is what he said about the current state of R&B music right now.
It's not a lot of R&B out there no more. It's obsolete in the fact of like, you used to listen to the radio and they had an R&B day where you had a section that just plays, okay, I know I'm going to hear 7 R&B songs before, you know what I'm saying? And not to take anything away, hip-hop has just been dominating shit. Like, I nigga can't hate on hip-hop, I'm a part of it. So I love it, you know what I'm saying? Like, to let all the hip-hop be heard. But I feel like, not to sound lame when I say this, it's really no more artistry left in that type of showmanship lane. You know, a lot of the R&B people have to go introverted or look like they're emo to this is what we have to do. Like, and then if they're not that, people will give them just a neo soul type of genre. It won't just be an R&B. I don't feel that's right. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's a scarcity of confident males that can sing, you know what I'm saying? Dance, give them the whole. It's a lack of it, you know what I'm saying?
So how y'all feel about that?
I actually agree with that last part.
Especially with the email thing, I feel like a lot to get noticed in the R&B game, you have to do like the extra.
Well, I'm a little ambivalent towards that. The part that I definitely agree with is, like he said, like, there's not a lot of dudes out here that's young that are singing anymore. A lot of these dudes are coming out of the straight rapping. Like, they ain't singing no more. And if they are singing, if they is singing, they rap. But they being like melodic, like on some Lil Baby or great shit. Like Lil TJ. Speaking of Lil TJ, I hope he recovers because he got shot the other day.
Yeah.
So,
Prayers from Lil TJ.
Right. But
another rapper gone.
But he right though. There ain't a whole lot of people. There ain't a whole lot of men out there, you know, trying to sing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to be hard. They want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no singers no more. Like, all the singers, like Lucky Day is one of the like new up and coming R&B artists. The Fool is in his mid-30s. Like, it's like, and he's like, there ain't no R&B artist for real no more, and there ain't no showmanship. I mean, name off the top of your head 5 R&B artists that really like popping right now. I'm not talking about that's good that you like. I'm talking about popping. Like, name 5 male R&B artists.
To be honest, literally, you just named one, Lucky Day. Do you want? I mean, you can count Division if you want.
He's still kind of flying under the radar, if you ask me.
Yes and no, but can we count Dykes?
No, we can't count Sid, unfortunately, because she's still a girl. So, and she still identifies as a woman. So,
this man said, we only got 2 there. I mean, I don't know if you want to count. I don't even think you can count Khalid. Did
you could if you wanted to.
I mean, but he ain't had nothing relevant. The last thing he dropped was something with Marshmallow. I think that's more.
He cut the whole EP last year.
But we halfway through 2022 now.
I'm just saying, that's the last thing he dropped.
Yeah, but we halfway through 2022 now, and R&B music damn near has a song or an album come out like every other day. They have songs drop. They have albums drop on a fucking Wednesday if they want to.
I mean, I would love to name my nigga Brent, but Brent is, how do I say this? Brent is very inconsistent. Like, there was a time period where he was very consistent, and then right after,
and all of 2 years ago,
pretty much. and then, I mean, okay, you're right. I can name Brent.
I was gonna say the relevancy has to be at least within, I guess, want to say 2020.
I mean, it's because Brent's stock has risen a lot in the last 2 years. So,
do we still consider Weeknd R&B? Because he was R&B at a point.
He was a part of the alternate R&B wave from the early 2010s. I can't really say. You can really just call him a pop artist at this point, because
right.
He literally crossed over. He crossed over years ago. He still makes R&B music, but I mean, his whole last album is a bunch of '80s party dance tracks. You can't count that as R&B. There's a couple R&B songs on that album, but you can't count it as R&B.
Right.
After Hours is full of it. I mean, it has pop songs on it, but After Hours has a lot of it. Starboy had some. Beauty Behind the Madness had a few. Kissland is full of it. That alternate R&B shit.
Yeah.
And then we got some of the old guard that's still kicking it. Like, I don't know, Usher, if you can count Usher.
Trey Songz.
We're not gonna talk about him right now.
His documentary gonna be legendary.
But yeah, him to a certain extent. Omarion, they're kicking it.
We throw Bruno in there. I'll say that's pop.
That's pop. Yeah.
You can count Silk Sonic. If that helps. That's kind of them, but not being them.
He also said something that was very interesting. A lot of these people who come out, you know, they either hella emo or they neo soul, which is very true.
Yeah. Sometimes they choose the easier lanes, I think.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I love me some neo soul as much as the next brother, but I mean, but then when you look at somebody like Chris Brown, when he says something like that, it's like, dude, like, don't you realize that you are one of the reasons that R&B is in the stage in right now?
I feel like since he ain't been in the controversy of late, he doesn't claim that.
I'm not talking about controversy. I'm talking about the type of music he puts out.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about.
Think about the evolution. Think about Chris Brown from 2005 to right around the time the Rihanna situation happened, and think about everything he's come out with after that.
I would say, wait, no.
Literally, it was almost like, I mean, y'all.
When did the him and Rihanna situation happen?
09. So check this out. If you look at,
I would say you could close off the difference after. Hold on, give me like 5 seconds. I just gotta see the album cover.
All I was about to say was, if you look at where Chris Brown was at musically and where Rihanna was at musically, like where Rihanna ended up going, she was already headed in that direction, but she literally did a complete 180 after that situation happened.
My bad.
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying after Fame, that's probably when I say that's when things switched up more. Well, after Fame or Fortune, which is kind of funny. I just saw the concept behind that.
I say Fame was when it changed, because how you an R&B artist? Excuse me. How you an R&B artist, but you got one of the best hip hop songs to come out that year, and look at me now. You see what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, you got to have at least one or two. I think every R&B, because mind you, Chris Brown did originally say he wanted to be a rapper.
That's true. But how many R&B artists you know from those days that inspired Chris Brown to do what he's doing were rapping?
I wouldn't say that. Usher definitely was rapping a little bit.
Just a little bit after the night. They'll get on the song and they might spit a little bridge of a rap and then go right back to singing. Chris Brown will literally make whole songs. Rapping.
He had a whole mixtape too.
Yeah.
So it's something in detention. But I mean, if that's the case, you can kind of run it as that a little bit.
Run It is not a rap song.
I count it a little bit.
Not a rap song. And you know it's not.
It's like a mixture.
No, that's a R&B song through and through.
They all the remixes.
The only hip hop thing about that song is Joel Santana.
I would say the remixes. I'll still count it. It's a positive. It's like that sign that he could have been a rapper. He just sung with it.
Run It don't even sound like a rap song.
It kind of sounds like Hot Tiller. Bryson Tiller, that's another name that's relevant in R&B.
That nigga rap too.
I still think Trap Soul is probably going to be one of his best projects until further notice.
Yeah, ain't no it's hard to recapture that magic.
Cause I didn't really have a skip on Trap Soul at all. I can't even really think of a skip.
I need to leave Bryson alone, man.
I need Bryson to come out with some music. Just like how you waiting on Brett, I'm waiting on Tiller.
Bryson got music out, you just don't fuck with it.
It's not that I don't fuck with it. I want an album.
Niggas just put an album out 2 years ago. I ain't hear you say nothing about it.
That's 2 years ago. Why would I say something now?
Actually, no, that was 2 years ago. Never mind.
I always say, why don't I say something now? I know about, what's the name? What that shit called? Anniversary?
Yeah.
I have an anniversary. But realistically, think about it. That's Trap Soul Part 2.
I hear that.
I think so.
Because the album cover looks kind of the same, don't mean it's the same album.
It's literally coming the opposite direction with a hat on, but instead of red, it's blue.
Anniversary was not really a Trap Soul type of album. That was more of our Anniversary is honestly more of an R&B album. But no, I ain't gonna say that. I could say that, but I ain't gonna say that. Because Trap Soul was very much an R&B album with hip hop influence. Our Anniversary is more of
what you want me to say something about
more of a straightforward R&B
True
album.
to Self? What would you consider True to Self?
True to Self is Bryson Tiller being experimental. He was trying different things, which I admire. I actually loved that album. A lot of people don't like that album.
I did. I enjoyed it.
It was cool.
Speaking
It
of
wasn't terrible.
experimentals, we know experimentals.
Oh, Lord, yeah, I know he was going.
DNA. What you think about Honestly Nevermind?
I thought it was alright.
It was Honestly Nevermind. John, look how confident you did sound in that.
I know.
I mean,
I'm waiting.
no.
You know
Okay.
what we're waiting on, right?
Okay. Before we even got off the air, you said what type of album was gonna be, so I knew what to expect. So I'm not even like mad at what effort he put into the album. Like,
So I don't think we're gonna get what we thought we was gonna get.
so
We getting it. I'm waiting.
so to me,
Look at him.
Wait.
Okay.
so to me, I mean, that's just like what Wayne giving us Rebirth, fucking Logic giving us Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
I was say that album. I was gonna say that other shit he dropped. I can't think of the name of it.
Everybody?
No, not that. Supermarket.
Oh, well, that shit was just completely trash. But well, to me, all right.
Experimental though.
Yeah, it was experimental also. And Kanye giving us Jesus. So to me, I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's just like, here you go. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. It's literally in the dance category. So what can you be? What makes me think that I'm gonna get nothing but rap from that? Like, there's no rap on it except for the last track, and he was rapping on it.
That's not true.
Sticky, the sticky thing.
There you go.
Yeah, sticky. So I mean, as a dance album, it was cool.
What you rate?
Oh, what's my rating?
Yeah.
Like about 6.5.
I already heard Kuda Buggin say that shit was terrible. I seen that when he posted. So I only got to ask him how he feels.
That shit is 11 songs of the same thing. Same.
It's
A lot of
14.
albums are however many songs to the same thing. You just basically explained Future's last 3 albums.
Yeah.
And you see why I don't like Future albums, right? And none of them had Metro, right?
Oh, Album's Life was decent though.
Okay, sure.
I like all of
He said, okay, sure.
I'm just saying that, I liked all of Future's last 3 albums. I'm saying you literally just described Future's last 3 albums. You described a lot of stuff too. Lil Durk is about to put a project out tonight that's going to be 14 songs, the same thing.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
It's
the deluxe version of his album that he dropped this year. Oh, joy.
So he's basically doubling down on it's basically another album. Sort of like what Herb did with PTSD.
Or like the Baby did with that shit he put out a couple years ago.
Right. So, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like,
really?
No, I don't.
Aren't you the same person who said let the deluxe album die?
That is mainly because of like there was a lot of people are giving us like 3 to 4 tracks, and some people are strategically, or the labels strategically moving songs around so that way they won't get the exact same album or something like that. Not all of them, but it's only 9 times out of 10 they only give us 3 to 4 songs. I'm kind of happy that
who else dropping the deluxe tonight? Currency just dropped the project. What was it, last week? He's gonna drop the deluxe tonight, and I think it's a whole other project.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a whole nother. It's like getting a whole nother project from an artist you like or love.
Like Lil Uzi Vert did.
Yeah, like Uzi did. But he knew that Eternal Attack was trash, so he just gave us.
It wasn't trash. It was just.
I miss Martin Face. What do you look like when you said that?
I looked up with confusion. I was like, Chris, when we was getting kicked out the club.
How much? Come on, man. Like Eternal Attack. Bro, if he really liked Eternal Attack enough, if he really had confidence in Eternal Attack, he would have toured off it.
Not everybody needs a tour every time, dog.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
So, yeah, because you see Drake still on tour. Exactly. But he likes Certified Lover Boy. I just think he don't want to tour right now.
He think Honestly Nevermind is decent. So, hey, I'm going to leave it alone. I ain't saying nothing.
Or maybe he's going to do like The Weeknd did and just take both of his albums that he just put out and just combine the tours.
Or maybe Drake might do a guest appearance at Lala, which 2 out of the 4 hosts will be at Lollapalooza. So make sure y'all come kick it with us down there. But John said don't touch him. He don't want to touch y'all.
Yeah, I don't like being touched.
See, we'll be there on the Saturday show.
Yeah,
you'll see that boy Jermaine.
You'll see me in the Larry Jones crowd.
Oh yeah, and Larry Jones.
gonna see me with some orange juice and a bucket hat. And a shirt that says "Good job" on it.
You gonna see me at that YG over there in all red talking about YG 400.
You gonna see Martin getting us kicked out.
Hey, if I get us kicked out of Lala, that's legendary.
Yeah.
But personally, I thought Honestly Nevermind was a bold choice for him. I kind of figured he would do something like this eventually. I just didn't think it'd be what he would choose for his next album. And I also didn't think we'd get something like that so soon after an album that was delayed for fucking months.
Certified mid.
So if I had to give it, I give it a 10 for effort and ambition.
That's
as far as
almost gonna be low as shit.
But as far as a rating, I'd give it just what DNA gave it, about 6.5. But I give it a 10 for the ambition and the risk he took. All the niggas ain't taking risks no more. So
I'm giving it a 5. 2 of them points came from 21 Savage and Jimmy Cooks. Because I ain't gonna lie, 21 just been killing features every time he on one at this point.
I need the album though, 21. I need the album.
Definitely need the album. You're playing game.
He probably coming December. The way he's moving.
At this point, I don't care what he named it. He can name it 21, 21, 21. I don't give a shit. But anyway, as far as the Drake album, it realistically is like it's like a half and half, man. Like I don't listen to dance music on the altar like that anyway, so I'm not gonna really necessarily be like big fan on it. But the songs that I did like were decent and decent songs to enjoy if you were in the club or like if you got this way like up north and shit. They good songs to get kicked out to. But other than that, it's like Johnson. It's good effort. Don't follow your mentor steps and decide to do something different. But I don't think that was it. It wasn't it. I think he should experiment with an all R&B album as his next experiment. See how that goes.
He's gonna have to collab with a lot of.
Give me more songs like Get Along Better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good example right there. But we are getting more Scary Hours, though. We're getting another Scary Hours.
Right. Yeah. That's what he said. I don't know
if it's going to be the same as what we just heard or something different. But he did say he's going to
Scary Hours is definitely rap. I don't.
Hey, look. No, because he also said he's still going to try to experiment. So, no. He might give us, because Scary Hours gives us, 2, 3 songs? Maybe one.
That was 2, the second one was 3.
So this one might be 4. So he might give us 2 rap and two Honestly Neverminds. And in the words of Kuda, it's going to be an Honestly Nevermind for me.
Somebody said that the album was called Honestly Nevermind because he made a dance album and then purposely put a rap song at the end. And it's the Honestly Nevermind. Like, okay, I'm done. Right back to rap.
That would be a good logic behind it. Kuda, what was your rating on it? I think I know the answer, but what's your rating on it?
A 4.
That's higher than what I thought you were going to give.
It's about a 4. It was a good effort.
So I think we all giving Drake this number because of effort. Yeah. I think it's the lowest we can give Drake numbers.
Nope. That's DNA.
He gave him worse.
DNA gave Drake a worse number before.
Nah, he gave him a 6 with this one, but y'all forget. Y'all remember what he gave Scorpion?
Oh yeah. Despise that.
I only really like 2 songs, 3 songs maybe. Off the whole thing.
The whole 2-sided tape. That's fucking
up. And you know how you feel about Beans. You still want to sit there and say Views ain't a good album.
It's not. Ain't nobody listening to Hotline Bling right now, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Of course not.
There's nobody listening to that shit right now.
Of course not, but niggas is still playing Child's Play though. Not this shit like, well.
That shit's so terrible. Breaking up with you at Cheesecake Factory? Like, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Shit like that. That's why. The shit that 40 and Metro Boomin did on that beat was going. I don't care what you say.
All right.
Breaking news, niggas. She's at courtside at the game. She's fucking showing on the team. Funniest intro in a while.
Every time him and Future get together, they feel like they gotta switch the beat. Like, what the fuck? It makes me so fucking angry. Like, just stay on.
Give you a whole tape when they didn't switch the beat up. Why are you so?
Hey, that's what I need from now on. Don't switch the beat.
They gonna switch the beat. You gonna listen to it just cause.
Okay.
They gonna switch the beat.
All right.
So I got a question for y'all. He hasn't done as many as Future, of course, but who do y'all think is the better collaborator when who is the better feature for Drake? Future or 21?
Future.
Future. I'll say if 21 did a tape, I feel like he could take that spot. If him and Drake did a tape together, I feel like 21 can take that spot.
What songs they got together?
I think all
the first one was Sneaking.
Sneaking.
I can't remember after that.
The one with Project Pat and
oh yeah, that.
Sneaking. Like,
see that kind of.
What's that one song they came out with? That was weak, but it never got officially released.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
The one with Thugs on it.
Yeah, exactly know what you're talking about. Yeah. So that's why I said 3-4. So I was right about 3-4. Well, I'm saying, I don't know. It's just like 21 ain't really.
And what's that song on Savage Mode 2? Just the Right Now?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4-5. Anyway, Drake and Future got what? A whole belt together. They got Grammys out. They got Life is Good out. They've
been doing shit since Future dropped DS2. There.
Oh,
they got a song before
that. Yeah, they got where that on DS2.
That's what I'm saying. They got the song. You saying before that?
They had the song with Wayne on it. What was that?
Oh, you talking about My Bitches Love Me?
Yep, that.
Damn, they got a lot of shit.
They've been doing this since what? 2010, 2011, yeah.
2012, because they got Tony Montana.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, that is a remix. Damn, yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
it's been like.
It's done.
I mean, yeah, as far as I guess who done more, of course. But I don't know. I feel like if 21 had that same longevity as Future did, I feel like 21 give him a run for Drake's best collaborator.
I'd rather see it take with 21 and Cole.
Now that'll
take the game up.
That'd be some shit right there. Now we need one with Kendrick and Kodak.
I don't listen to that.
I would too while we talking. Yeah, I'll listen to it.
I'll listen to that. That's gonna be interesting.
Kodak better put out his A game. It's crazy how we'd get all them scenarios before we'd ever get Kendrick and Cole.
Yeah. We ain't never get that shit.
No matter how much we fight for it, pray for it, love for it.
I'm ready to talk about this one because I've listened to this extensively, even though it's 30 songs. What y'all think about Logic's album?
DNA, did you finish it?
I did not finish it. I didn't listen to. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I stopped at. Let's see.
Oh, so I know I got it.
Where is it?
One of my favorite songs when you looking for it is In My Lifetime. Because Usher Johnson is slept on.
Yes. That is like, that shit gets put on repeat. I didn't want to go no further after that. To be honest. I did not want to go any further because I feel like this is gonna be like the best song on the album. That's what I was feeling like at that time when I was listening to that shit. Like I was just like, oh my god, keep playing.
As somebody who listened to the whole album, I will say this confidently. That man probably will never top Under Pressure, but top No Pressure. Ooh, that is for me his second best album now.
Wait, this is his second best?
I said it.
This is his second best.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Even though he kind of overbearing us.
So. Okay,
because, bro, he did something with this album that I wish he did on No Pressure that I would have done on every album.
Okay.
No Pressure. And after the Incredible True Story.
I stopped right at the needle drop. That's where I stopped at. So.
You're not too far away.
You're
not too far away. You borderline might as well just say you finished it. Borderline.
No, because I still gotta.
No.
Because I gotta listen to all the rest of it. Well, I did listen to Vinyl Days already. So I gotta listen.
How you feel about 4 to 1 in 10 years since you
okay, 10 years. Like I feel like I need to listen to that again because I feel like Logic lacked a lot compared to Royce the 5'9" verse.
Or Royce was just better. You can just admit it.
Royce is always going to trump anybody that he on the song with, to me, anyway.
Don't say all that.
9 times out of 10, he got the best verse. Any feature he get, like, he got the best verse, bro. Like, I'm not, even if he, bro, you can't tell me he didn't have the best verse on Upside Down with Benny. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that. Go listen to Upside Down again.
What you say?
Go listen to Upside Down right now.
Well, we're doing the 5.
I'm just saying, like,
what I gotta do right now?
you ain't gotta do it. You ain't gotta do it right now, but still, like, yeah, he definitely got the best verse 9 times out of 10.
So what about Bobo? That's his song.
God
damn, you say he did better than Jermaine. Wait, what happened? I said Bob Bobo. Oh no.
Yeah, he ain't kill him on that.
No, I dare you to say he did better than Jermaine. I dare you to say he did better than today. Somebody might tell you that.
Yeah, somebody else. It won't be me though. But yeah, the RZA killed that. I love that one. I love that. Yeah, that I was like,
y'all just proving my point right now.
Wait a minute, I haven't even finished the whole thing though.
It's not about proving your point. It's just like I said, I probably got to go in here again, but it's one listen. I don't think it's gonna let me solidify that's the number 2 now.
Right, yeah. Right now, it's like I don't know yet because I got to listen to the whole thing. It's a lot of fire on here, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Action Bronson is slept on. No, that song is so amazing. Russ went crazy. Breeze Control was the bus control. That's all. Russ did shit. Still hates that song. I don't care what did back right now. They say that song. But no, he didn't say it was terrible. He said he didn't like it. That they used, and he sampled the mesmerized people. That's all.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You gotta accept it. How y'all feel about it? I guess I love it. Considering the game has.
I did not listen to that yet.
Didn't listen to that yet. Well, John, this my bad. That was just like John. That was for you. Game feels shit. Game will always come with fire. So you think is that how you think he coming on this album? He better. You heard the single he just put out with Hit Boy.
That shit was fire.
Boy,
that shit was fire.
I'm telling you now. I've been telling y'all about games for years. I know y'all know. You too. But I've been telling people about games for years. If people be sleeping on him just because he like to run his mouth.
Yeah, slap. That's all I'm gonna say. Slap.
Yeah.
When I seen the,
I like the.
When I seen the fucking snippet on Twitter, I said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Game finna go crazy. Then that album come out next week.
Man.
Yeah, I really like Black. I really like Black White Boy. That was cold. That was cold.
Yeah. So now you kind of made me expect it was gonna be something corny, but it was.
I definitely saw that title and said, "Wait a minute now."
I said, "What cornball shit you?"
It wasn't. I ain't hit no corn on this one.
Right.
How y'all feel about Clouds?
Like I said, I ain't hit no corn on this project. There was no corn.
Yeah.
There were no kernels in the making of this album.
You already know who I was listening for on Clouds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I need it.
That would have been perfect for him, but I don't know if they even know about each other. I'm sure they know that.
Yeah.
As long as there weren't no Let Dirt features.
It would have been okay. We can let it slide.
No, we can't, because the last time they collaborated, that shit was trash.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the time that, where they was at in their careers at that time.
Yeah, I know.
You can't knock that. That was experimental.
It was.
And I ain't gonna say who did better on that song, because honestly, it's just like that. It's a toss up with that.
It was definitely a toss up.
Yeah,
You know what project I really enjoyed though, the more I listened to it?
What?
That boogie.
Yeah.
Man, I did not get.
Like, but you always gotta. Actually, that's why I was telling Martin we was kicking it the other day. I said, I can't listen to Boogie with you because Boogie had me in my feelings. And that's exactly what I be in when I listen to this album.
And I was like, no, you not. And then I listened to it again. I was like, okay, I can see what he meant.
I mean, he had me in my feelings in his first album, so I knew he was gonna have me in my feelings too. He was talking all that shit. I'm just like, this man gets me.
Speaking of what's the name? The song, speaking of the album, how y'all feel about Can't Even Lie?
What I tell you, no Cardinals.
Even with Soldier on there.
Yeah, man, no Cardinals. Even with that dude on there, that guy.
That's settling for me. John enjoyed it.
Yeah, no Cardinals. No Cardinals.
I would just say my Soldier.
No Cardinals.
See, I ain't even get to finish.
The Colonel King was on there. There was no
that's the corniest nigga alive.
Yeah, I gotta listen.
He served his purpose. I'll say that.
Mr. I invented everything first. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I gotta listen to West Side Boogie again.
No, that's how I'm have you in your feelings. Don't do it.
Listen by yourself. Don't listen with friends or a lady friend.
Definitely don't. Y'all gonna get to arguing.
You're gonna be like, you know what?
You're gonna get to arguing about some shit that happened. Like, well, you know what? Now that I think about it,
you ain't shit.
Did y'all listen to these singles that came out?
I think I did.
Reason and J Rock.
I listened to that.
I liked it.
That was good.
Yeah.
I listened to Black. I don't know if y'all knew this, but Black dropped a cover to Mos Def's "What Me Says."
Yeah.
I did not know. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
That shit was decent. I like that.
Throw that in the group.
It's not no Mos Def now, but it was decent.
It's not. Look, that's the thing. It's not supposed to be. But as long as it's solid, that's the main goal.
What about y'all listen to Highs and Lows with Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass?
Yeah.
Yes. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Now, where's the album, badass?
He had to push it back because sample classes, man.
No, ain't no sample classes. He ain't want to hear
How
that
you know?
shit.
How do you know?
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I don't know.
Alright, so hush. How do you know?
No, nigga, you hush.
You hush. You talking that shit.
You was talking that shit about Brett. I don't know yet.
I was talking to who?
Brett. You want Brett to drop early.
I do want Brett to drop early.
But it ain't happening, so hush.
But at least it ain't because of sample issues.
We don't know what it's because of.
He ain't dropped it. You want to be a dick, that's all. That's fine. It fits his personality. This is the same guy who posted on his Instagram talking about, I do not apologize for the type of person I will be when Brett drops it out.
Crazy.
Does anybody listen to any of the drill music?
Drill music came out?
K-Flock Make a Movie came out.
Oh, no, I don't listen to him.
Who the hell is that?
All is
He had a
him.
real popular song with, what's that shit called? Cardi. So I can think his name. That's her.
Well, I don't know. K-Flock is?
He's another New York drill rapper.
Where is he from?
Dang. I've just noticed that Chris Brown got a little Dirk on his album. I just noticed that shit.
Oh, he put the track list out? Who on that?
Fabio, Anderson .Paak, Lil Wayne, Blue, Lil Baby, her.
These are names I expected at this point.
Bryson Tiller, LMA,
Oh.
ESTG, Jack Harlow, Blast,
All right, I'm interested now.
and Tory Lanez.
I'm definitely interested now.
I need Apple Music to go ahead and put the track list out. You kids. What you saw on
I need that.
I saw it on Facebook.
Just because the features sound great. So
just do sound solid. Did y'all listen to Ha Ha by Al Downs and Pusha T?
No.
Nah, I missed that one.
How about Drill Music in Zion? Ha Ha was good, by the way. Ha Ha was good.
I listened to a piece of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing because I'm scared to listen to Lupe Fiasco sometimes.
Oh, you got an album coming out?
Yes, he does.
I don't know what to expect when it comes, to be honest.
It might be good. It might be
bad.
Yeah.
Look, you was going to defend it. I was like, don't defend it yet.
Yeah, I don't want to defend it because, like, it's hard to be a Lupe Fiasco fan sometimes.
You look like you want to say.
Because
I ain't here.
I said, I'm saying, like, the last Lupe Fiasco album I enjoyed was Testo and Youth. That's the last one I enjoyed because it reminded me a little bit of the Cool. So.
Did y'all hear Overseas?
Bye.
ISO Crane, Boss, Towers Pleasant, Erica the Architect, and Kenny Mason.
I heard of it. I didn't hear it.
See,
the single cover is kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
I did just hear that new Beyonce single though. Yeah, hear that.
Oh yeah.
I seen that. I did hear that new Beyonce single though, and I'm here to report that I think dance music is coming back. All right. Because Drake didn't drop the whole album. Beyonce's first single is up to shit. Like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Chris Brown might have a song or two of it.
You fuck around and like.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
I feel like all these niggas talking to each other like, yo, what you putting out? I'm finna put out the dance out. They don't even know. And I'm finna put some songs on my album. Hey, B dropping the album. Our first single was Dance. I bet. Yeah, we bring this shit back.
You wanna know what's crazy? We had a slight sign of it coming back, but not a lot. And within the past few years, I want to say the past 5 years, it had hints of coming back.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I feel like it kicked off when Chance had that one song on what's it? The one that got him the Grammy.
The adult coloring book.
Yep. That song, all night, I've been drinking all night, I've been drinking all night. All night. That's
Yeah, I remember.
I feel like that kind of kicked it off a little bit.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. I don't know, it kind of, what I think is there's two different genres.
You know what's ironic about that? Wait a minute, time out. You know what's ironic about that? Chance started actually rapping again.
Well, niggas when it comes to dance. You said Chance started rapping again, and I was like, when niggas started to go back to dance.
I mean, let's not forget that he dropped the Slow Day in between that. So
the Slow Day.
Hey, y'all gonna stop dissing that man.
First of all, let me say this one more time. I know I said it to somebody, but I don't know who I said it to. I know it wasn't on this podcast because I wasn't a co-host then, but I'll say it now. Honestly, if Chance the Rapper cut off maybe 6 songs, maybe 7, the Big Day actually wouldn't be as bad as everybody says it is.
I just know what's the name didn't have to give it a 0 out of 10. That was all the way disrespectful.
Who did that?
The white boy that always rate rap albums. What the fuck?
Oh, Fantano.
Fantano. He didn't have to disrespect Chance like that. That's kind of fucked up. I was like, that's not a 0.
But he also said that. He also said that about Honestly Never Mind. So
I mean, we're not gonna.
It's like talk about that. You can't. I don't take him seriously. I used to like him, but his ratings of albums makes.
Like him.
How he rated J-Rock album kind of pissed me off.
See.
The thing that I respect about Anthony Fantano is that no matter what anybody ever said, it's his opinion, and he don't fold. He's honest, even if I don't agree. So that's the thing I respect about him, and that's why I continue to watch this crazy ass.
Yeah, I can't watch it. Because
DNA, what do you do? What do you do to you?
He pisses me off. How you gonna rate My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a 6?
Why?
Cuz, dog.
Yeah.
He can't please everybody. I feel like he's right. To get Kanye a reaction.
Really? You think so? You really think he just can't think that album is as great as everybody says?
I don't know. I feel like there's other albums you can rate.
You don't think that there's people out there that don't like that album? I'm pretty sure there are.
I just feel like people around our generation time wouldn't have.
Watch this. I'm about to really fuck your head up. Martin, did you know that there's people out here that don't like Good Kid, Mad City?
I believe it at this point.
But you can't believe nobody that doesn't like My Beautiful Dark.
You damn right. You damn right. Look,
that's totally two different. If you think about it, that's totally 2 different albums from 2 totally different artists.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the only.
We are talking about projects that if your motherfucker look at you and say that shit was trash, you give them the DNA.
Yeah, the only thing, right?
From the DNA look, look.
Like, watch this. DNA, if I was to tell you all King's Disease 1 and 2 was trash, how would you feel?
Okay.
Exactly my point.
Okay.
And John got point. It's a certain shit would pick you off.
Yeah, it is, right?
That was hey, I had to find a girl, and I was like, what's one that's been impressive off of make her quick to buy?
Oh, that was the look. That's the look that you would get.
Yeah, dog.
I feel like and I feel like I gotta collect that. I gotta collect. Did they put Magic out on disc or vinyl, whatever? I gotta get that.
I know it has a disc. As far as a vinyl, I have to look.
I believe they do. I think they did put it out. I'm gonna do the research.
Man, I gotta get Magic.
Call me if you get lost on vinyl.
Yeah, it's out on. Hold on. Yeah, there's a vinyl out.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
No, I'm talking about the Magic vinyl. There is a vinyl.
Yeah.
But it ain't out yet.
Oh.
It don't come out for another month.
Okay.
This replay has it.
What about it's out on disc?
And the CD version comes out on July 22nd.
Okay.
Ooh.
I am going to Target.
CD? Target trip tomorrow, everybody. Sounds like what we're doing. I gotta go to Orland tomorrow anyway. So that sounds about right. How about Corsa by Hit Boy and Don Kennedy? So about the singles, I forgot.
I didn't know anything. Right, yeah, I didn't know.
Man. Let me see the date on that one. Because I believe that did drop that Friday. Yeah, that dropped June 17th. It's just these two niggas cooling on a small ass bench. It's kind of funny. And one in a buggy hat and one in a red hat. That's the only singles that I really count to listen to, that y'all listen to.
Did y'all ever, like, I know I put this in the chat, but I ain't never get y'all reaction. I don't think I got y'all reaction to Dreezy's album with Hit Boy.
Hit Boy? I still haven't heard it.
Good
though.
From what I heard, it was solid. I don't think I'll finish. I think I'll stop at a point and just never went back to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I
definitely one of the more unexpected collaborations this year.
Right. It's mainly because she hasn't dropped in a while, and also she's like technically independent. Technically, I guess you could say.
Slider, Jackson 5 and 21 questions. I only got to 5.
Okay. Cool. But yeah,
I just know that Coil Ray one is gonna be whiny.
Nah, that ain't it.
If you don't remember, I'm working.
that ain't it. It ain't it. It just ain't it.
Don't worry. That's how that's gonna sound. I feel like it's gonna carry the whole appeal from the album off.
Nah, it's a solid 8.
Oh wait, speaking of ratings, we never rated Vinyl Days. We got.
I can't do it. Can't do it yet.
John, what about you? I can only ask.
I give that about an 8.
In agreement, 8.
Okay.
But I don't know. I gotta hear it one more time before I agree with you on it being his second best.
Oh shit! I forgot Julian dropping the album tonight.
Ooh,
that's too much. That's too much damn music, bro. It's too much damn music.
I forgot Julian dropping.
Chris Brown finna have me dancing in my feelings, and Gideon finna have me just really in my feelings. He ain't released no features on it, so. It's a 15 track album. It's 45 minutes.
I'm ready. You know, dude, he ain't put no shit out for real in almost 2 years.
I want to hear what's to these songs that have dates to it. One, the track 3 is called December 11th, and track 8 is called July 16th.
I'm assuming it's about his previous relationship with Justin Scott.
You think so?
I'm almost positive. If she is writing songs about him, trust and believe.
Man, the beef still continues.
I don't know what happened between them.
Heartbreak beef.
Yep, heartbreak beef. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Lil Mosey still makes music, guys.
I'm good on that.
He made a song called Breathing Again.
Who the hell is that?
Lil Mosey. He made that song. He's on one of them, not this most recent one. You're thinking of Sofago. It was funny because Lil Mosey made a song called Blueberry Fago, which is low-key.
That dude.
Yeah, it would have been a good summer hit. It just didn't get.
You talk about him? Okay, yeah, I know who that is.
Even though his album cover looks, not his album cover, his solo cover looks like a retro T-shirt that he's trying to make.
Crazy.
Did y'all watch the What's the Name performance at Something's in the Water?
What?
Well, Pharrell had a festival called Something's in the Water, and they performed together for the first time in 10 years. What?
Okay.
I was asking if y'all seen that performance.
Nah.
Clearly you didn't, because you talking about you didn't even know what the hell it was. So, I didn't. I saw it. They performed What Happened to That Boy. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed.
Oh, man. How did that go? That's crazy. Did we ever talk about how do we feel about the Tyler the Creator and Pharrell and 21 Savage song? We never talked about that.
I loved it. Mario can't stop listening to the damn song. I heard it. Yeah, that's all good. Pharrell did that shit on that beat for sure. And 21 don't miss on features.
Yeah, I was like,
he don't miss.
I was like, that pairing goes well. Is he putting together like an all production album or something?
I don't know. I wish he would. He didn't drop no album in almost 8 years, 9 years. If he ain't dropping no album, he at least drop some more Human Races, some more shoes.
Because Southside is gonna put out one. So
yeah, I'll even take some slides. Just give me slides. I don't want no Southside album. Southside, yeah. I don't need no 808 Mafia album. That song, that shit gonna be 15 songs of the same beat.
Yeah.
Herb halfway through.
You know,
be on that for sure.
And you know what's also crazy? You know what's also crazy? Southside is producing Polo G's whole album.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Why is he doing that?
Because he needs different. How many times I gotta tell you? Polo G needs different production to sound way more appealing. The production he choose is horrible.
Tracks. Did he say how many tracks?
Oh, I think 13. I think.
About 4 of them finna have features, and about 3 of them gonna be Herb and Dirks, and maybe 1 Kid Leroy.
Mm.
But it'd be interesting to see how Kid Leroy acts on the Southside beat.
We'll see. I don't know.
Because that is the second coming of Juice WRLD, and I can't get Juice WRLD on the Southside beat.
They probably got he got a lot of songs, so they can pull a hook from.
They're not gonna pull anymore for a while at least.
They're gonna. I promise you, they're gonna pull a hook from an old Juice WRLD song that was in the files. The song is unfinished. It probably only got 1 verse on it, and then they gonna throw it on top.
No Pop Smoke Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
It's too late. They already did. No, man. No. At least Juice WRLD sounded more complete. Pop sounded. They already did. You know they did. But there's a difference. There's a complete difference. You can't tell me the Posthumous album. You can't tell me the Posthumous album of Juice WRLD versus the last one of Pop Smoke. Which one sound complete? Which one sound half-ass finished? Both. Just calling it how I feel about it. Hey, I can't change your opinion, but to me, I know Juice WRLD sound more finished. And I just know 50 Cent kind of didn't have to do shit and just let Pop Smoke just be Pop Smoke. That's all I'm saying. That's exactly what he did. No, he didn't. He did not.
He only executive produced the first Posthumous album. I have no say in the next. No. That's why 50 was literally like I think he basically said on his IG, like, what the hell is y'all doing? This is terrible. His legacy shouldn't be this.
If y'all don't think he had no influence on that, y'all.
The second one? No, he didn't have any influence on that.
Okay, granted, he doesn't have he ain't got his handprints all over like the last. But I bet you he has some form of influence on it.
Nah, I don't think so.
His hands was just as dirty.
Nah. It was only like one good song on that whole project. And it wasn't even Pop Smoke's song.
His hands, everybody's hands is dirty, but they all messed up Pop Smoke's posture this second posture. Shouldn't have been a second one, to be honest. It really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like I said, Juice WRLD's at least sounded complete. That Pop Smoke one sound like you just rushed to try and continue on the heat. Because unfortunately, our rappers are dropping like flies. That's why I hope Lil TJ doesn't join the party, because he's another young rapper that if we lose, they try to pull a posthumous album, it's not going to be complete.
Yeah. I don't know.
That, and another reason why I don't think they're going to pull anything out for the Juice WRLD thing for a while is because I believe now they're saying his girlfriend believes that the label is one of the main reasons that Juice WRLD did what he did or lost his life. They're one of the main influences, which I get. You know, not a lot of people. A lot of people be more your what's the word I'm looking for? Enablers than they are your support system and help. But you can't blame whatever happened to him on that. At the end of the day, that man made an executive decision. So fucked up though. I know we talked about this last week, but I told y'all the Warriors was gonna win. I knew he was gonna bring it up. I told y'all. I said it. I told Martin. He was bitching about the Bucks not being in the playoffs no more. Look, didn't I tell you I had them niggas in 5 and they let me down and had to do it in 6? That's all I gotta say.
If they won, though, all that matters.
Shit, because I didn't want Boston to win, so I don't care.
If they won, though.
Look, you and my mama are the only Golden State Warriors fans that I really don't want to hear shit from. Because y'all just gonna blow me with the top 4.
Because, bro, you knew. I
think y'all better let it go.
I said what I said when I said it.
What y'all gonna do with Patrick Baldwin Jr.?
Who?
That's who y'all drafted with. Small forward Patrick Baldwin Jr.
I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna do some research and come back to you.
He's a small forward coming out of Milwaukee College.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't kept up with college sports since fucking what's his name?
Wow, Jaden Hardy dropped. He was the second round, second pick. He was the king. That's bad. I'm trying to look out for Shaq's son. That's what I want to see.
Sharif?
Yeah, he's in the draft.
That boy ain't getting drafted.
Somebody.
That boy is not getting drafted. Did you see his college record? Did you see his record from last season?
Mind you, he had a heart condition. He couldn't do shit. Before then, he almost averaged a double-double.
If he had a heart condition, what he need to do instead of declaring for the draft, take his ass back to school, play one more season, and then declare for the draft.
He did. Well, he did. He just kind of had to finish it out because they had to switch so much because their offense was semi-based around him at LSU. I don't even think I see an LSU player drafted. Damn.
What does that tell you?
I done seen that. Kentucky all through this motherfucker.
Of course, because they breed champions.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Kentucky.
Duke.
Some of the greatest Kentucky players went to the NBA. Kentucky State having people go to the NBA.
And I lied, there's an LSU player, Tari Eason. He went to the Rockets.
The Bundy Bums.
What I was shocked about Wake Forest had one. They ain't had no solid one since fucking Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Duke had 1, 2, 3. They had 3.
How many Kentucky had?
I'm going to tell you now. Kentucky had their first one at 7. That's 1. No, Duke had 4. My bad.
I'll just send another one as I scroll. Kentucky only had 2 in the first round.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
UCLA had one on there. His name is kind of funny, though, for the last pick that Kentucky had. Ty Washington Jr.
Ty Washington.
It's literally spelled Ty Washington Jr.
Ty. I wonder if he in any relation to what's her name? Ty.
Yeah.
Who the Bulls draft?
Oh, the Bulls draft Dalen Terry from Arizona.
Is he any good?
He is what's that? In his position at point guard, he is ranked number 5. His overall rank in college is 24.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's a good backup guard just in case Levine leaves. Because that way you could but you have to run small.
That boy ain't leaving. He want to leave. He ain't want to leave.
He ain't going to leave because ain't nobody going to offer him a max. No one has money.
Except for the garbage things.
No one has the money that he wants to go to.
Put it like this. That might change and people might not give a fuck if Kyrie decides to say, fuck it, become a free agent, sign that $6 million league minimum to go be with LeBron again.
Man, he doesn't do that goofy shit.
Shit.
That's a better chance of getting the ring.
Man.
And that ring.
And that's because ain't nobody for
no, bro. Fuck Kyrie. And I love Kyrie as a player, bro. Fuck him. Because if he really felt that way, he'd have stayed his little bum ass in Cleveland instead of going to Boston because he was mad because LeBron was the man and he wasn't. I'm just saying.
Kyrie's commitment issues ponder away once he realized his stardom is going to change. Bro, the stardom changed once LeBron came back. The stardom changed once Tatum and Brown grew.
But look, I'm telling you right now, and you will probably agree with me on this. Kyrie didn't necessarily need to go to Boston. He did that to fuel his own ego because he was already a star by the time LeBron came back.
He already admitted that. He admitted that already. And in his most recent interview,
I know he admitted it. He should have known that when he did it. But you admitting it, he should have known when he did it.
He said him and Brian talked. Because, like I said, the reason why is because he did not want to be in Brian's shadow. He didn't want to be under the GM. No one wants to be under the GM because everything's going to go his way. Because as soon as LeBron said, I don't like this, they finna go drop that nigga like a body.
He wasn't going to be a part of that unless he started playing terrible.
That's the thing.
And at that time, that was almost unfathomable.
But you got to realize, LeBron is not everybody's GM every time he goes to a damn team. His executive decisions are not smart.
You're not talking about LeBron, though. I know that.
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying that's the reason why I can understand why Kyrie would not want to be under a GM.
Yeah, I get exactly why, but I'm saying, like,
because he knew he could have stayed and they probably could have ran it back.
Exactly. That's my whole point. Is the fact that
they probably would have beat Golden State one more time out of them 5.
No, they wouldn't. No, that wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. Not with Kyrie on that team. That wasn't happening.
If Kyrie would have stayed, they probably would have bounced out that team a little more.
That wasn't happening. And you know that wasn't happening. Because you got at that time you had Steph Curry, who the greatest shooter ever. You had KD, you had Klay Thompson, you had 3 different assassins from the 3-point line. Mm-hmm. And not to mention their bench was way better in 2017 and 2018 than it was in 2016. Even though they pretty much had essentially the same bench.
But here's the thing. Golden State lost. It was 73-9. And they lost to the worst form of that Cavs team that ever went.
With Kyrie on the team, though.
Mm.
Kyrie is on the team.
And you know you a liar. You know you a liar. The worst iteration of you know you a liar. The worst iteration of the Cavs to go to the finals was definitely the 2018 Cavs. Where you get that BS from? Where you get that BS from?
I'll say the worst.
The 2016 Cavs were the best Cavs to go to the finals.
You want to know I say the worst? Because they role players played so trash. That team literally was on Kyrie and LeBron's back.
Wait, which year are we talking about? 17?
Yeah, they won. 17, 18.
16?
16, 17. You're right. Because Golden State got
the Warriors won that year. You talking
about? Golden State had 18, 19. No, wait. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Whatever the specs you, because I know they had 17. Good, bro. I'm trying to, because I got it mixed up because I forgot 2019 was the Raptors year.
All I'm saying is, man, Kyrie should have known this when he left. But no, he wanted to be essentially the man. And I understand that wholeheartedly. I do. I promise I do. But, dog, like, look at you now, bro. Like, exclude COVID, okay? Let's just exclude COVID. Like, look at you now, bro. Like, you literally, your future with Brooklyn is hanging in the balance. Now all of a sudden you want to leave because...
It's not hanging in the balance.
Why does he want to leave Brooklyn again?
Because they're not going to pay him the max. They told him straight up they're not giving him the max.
I honestly don't blame him.
Look
how many games he set out.
Okay, one.
Facts.
Wait. Do you really blame them though? Think about how he behaved the whole last season. Do you really blame them for not being acceptable about giving him the max?
If we were talking about the Kyrie of, I want to say the year they played the Bucks in Game 7, yes, I would talk about that one specifically. That one and the year before. We're talking. No, but if we're talking about this year specifically, I'm not putting all that on him because
that's exactly why they're not.
No, because you can't count this year as like a bad year for him. You can only count the playoffs as a bad run for him. Because the only reason why he didn't play half the damn time is because the whole COVID law. And majority of your games are at home. And when you play New York, you're still technically at home. Which means you can't play.
I mean, yeah, but still. And that was a choice that he made.
And but here's the thing though. It was a half-ass rule because you said you work in New York, you can't play. A lot of players were not with the vaccine that came from other places were not vaccinated.
Right.
That's a half-ass rule.
You're right.
So I can't blame like them 20, 30 games on him. I can blame the ones he played in. And you gotta think about it.
No, you are absolutely right. That was a dumbass rule. But
my other point behind it, there are players that can play all 82 games and still not put up the same status quo as Kyrie, and he only plays 30.
And he was playing off as fuck.
Even when still is better than players that play a full 82 season. And that's fucking ridiculous. So I got
wait. Which players are we talking about? We talking about the stars, or we talking about players in general?
We can talk about starters and stars. Yes, there's some players that play a full 82 that don't pull up performance to Kyrie's 82. There's some players that have lackluster. There's players that have lackluster seasons. Trae Young is an example.
Look at DNA. Even DNA know. You know how I know what you just said is complete BS? Because no star play 82 games straight. No star play 82 games straight. Name one. Name one star that play 82 games straight.
Okay, you're right. I'm not meaning precisely 82. I mean at least a majority of the season. Kyrie playing a partial season.
That's better.
I give you that. You call me. All right, I got you. But still, a partial Kyrie that plays a third of the season versus a star that plays a majority full of the season, Kyrie is still better numbers or still puts up a better game than them. An example, Trae Young.
That's true.
You just went from the Eastern Conference Finals to got your ass handed to you in 5, and you couldn't even put up under 15 points or just at 50 points a game.
That's true. You are absolutely correct. But see, this is what we talking about here, though. We talking about look at Brooklyn's entire season, right? Can we fairly say that if Kyrie would have played the games that he should have played in, and Brooklyn would have had a better chance in the playoffs?
Possible.
It's a possibility.
Every time so other people in the home can pick up where you left off.
Well, what you do is
No, I accidentally clicked my Google Hub camera or clock.
Well, you mean the camera you be recording your flicks with?
Man, that's called my cellular device, sir.
No, you be recording with something else.
I'll be losing my train of thought. That's not how it's talking.
Hey, you be recording with something else.
That's sick. What I'm doing, holding the back but like this.
No, you got the ring light in the corner over there by the desk. You got to put it right up there.
Man, John, you know about this setup a little too well. It makes me worry what you do with that iPad of yours.
Nothing. Literally fucking nothing.
Oh,
I don't got shit on there.
Yeah, all right, whatever, nigga.
I know. I'll show it to you.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Because I don't want to come across nothing.
But you won't. I'm guaranteeing that you won't.
Hey, that's perfectly fine. It's okay if it's on your phone, too.
It's not on my phone.
Point I'm saying is, back to what I was saying, Kyrie can get that max deal. Honestly, he's got Brooklyn in his hands right now. Because Brooklyn can't afford to sign a star. They can't afford to release nobody to sign a star because they don't have no realistic role players whatsoever.
No, but they also in danger of losing their other stuff.
Yeah, if they don't sign Kyrie. If they don't sign Kyrie, KD can leave next season.
And he kills me too, because it's like, bro, like, you was on the same type of time that Kyrie was on, just in reverse.
It's because your favorite player, your favorite team had the toughest
because you went to Golden State, and you, even though you were an integral part of both of those championships that they won, and them going back to the finals in 2019, you got mad because you wasn't the man in Golden State still.
Because honestly,
I don't know. Look, KD is KD's not the second best player in the NBA, but
and he's still not the fan favorite in any of the teams he goes to. He's not the number one. Because if you even say OKC, Westbrook loves them. They love Westbrook more.
After KD left, OKC used to worship the ground that KD walked on.
They still like Westbrook more.
I don't know where you getting that information from. KD ran OKC until he left. And you know it. You
can say all you want.
Nope, I'm bringing him in. That DNA. Tell me right now. KD didn't run OKC when he was there.
He ran it. Yeah.
He ran. Thank you. He ran Golden State while he was there. But Curry was still the leader. Curry was still the number one jersey.
No, that I
still the man.
That I agree with wholeheartedly. But don't say KD was never the man on one of his teams. Definitely was.
I'm saying that if in a fan base, Westbrook is more beloved.
If I recall correctly, there were more jerseys with the number 35 out there than zeros.
Because you always gonna buy the star jersey first.
I'm saying both. By the time both KD was stars, KD was still running OKC, bro.
Okay. Whatever suits your fancy.
Ain't no suit fancy nothing. You only saying Westbrook was more popular because in an era where everybody was jumping ship, Westbrook was one of the few players that stayed loyal until he wasn't no more.
And Westbrook didn't leave by choice. He got booted out too.
I know he got booted out, but I'm saying like
he that good dude that just can't get right, so everybody boot him out.
And everybody only started messing with Westbrook more because Westbrook was talking that shit to KD every time they played Golden State.
No, because he was putting up an average of a triple-double ever since KD left.
And they were still getting their ass bust by Golden State.
Because you can't. We're in an era where no player can.
I'm talking shit, bro.
I was gonna say, we're in an era where no player can do it by themselves.
I'm talking shit, bro. No player ever did by themselves. I wish people would stop saying that. I really wish people would stop saying that. The only time that argument ever is a valid argument, it's not even valid then, is when people talk about LeBron. It's not even valid then.
I know. The only time.
It's not even valid then, though, because it's not valid when you talk about Mike. I'm not talking about Mike. There's no Mike without. In the early '90s, there was no Mike without Scotty or what's big tall folks' name? Horace Grant or I can't think of his name right now.
But the last time the team realistically won, where like one player did everything, and I mean everything, was fucking Wilt. Because I can't even say them Boston eras with Bill Russell. Bill Russell had Kevin McHale and all of them coming up. Well, no, that's the Larry Bird era. Take it back. Yeah, whoa. Kevin McHale old, but he ain't that old. Bob Cousy and all of them. He had an efficient set of players. So I couldn't say that it was all on him, even though he was the star.
Okay. What about Iverson though?
Iverson didn't do anything.
Iverson didn't win. Iverson is a good comparison because when you look at the way that the Sixers were set up at that time, collectively,
right,
they got each other to the playoffs. But Iverson carried them through the playoffs to the finals and through game one of that series.
Yeah.
He carried them through the entire series. There's only so much you can do.
That's a tough carry because that team is. Let's just say without them, that's making AC without AI. That team ran only through that name. So I guess I'll give you that, but he didn't accomplish nothing with it, unfortunately.
Right.
On the finals trip.
Right.
And it's like it went to shit right after.
They only won that game because of him.
Exactly. Another one. Anytime it was a player just by himself, or at least just one other star, was 70s and 60s era. Back when Kareem was called Lou Alcindor. We talk about a whole different era where this league is generated by having the stars and at least 3 to 4 solid role players. You gotta have 2 stars and 3 or 4 solid role players.
Well,
the closest thing you would consider a star.
Well, yeah, I don't think we got nothing else. Shoot.
John, when the next episode of the pod coming out?
More than likely it will be next week.
Okay.
I've been a while, so I'm just been busy trying to plot some shit, but that shit is almost done, so I'll get right back to it.
Right. The new episode, Log 6, is out, where you'll see me.
Martin getting us kicked out the club.
You won't see us getting kicked out. You'll just
you definitely won't see that.
You'll see me talk afterwards after we're out the club. Go check it out to find out. New episodes are new episodes are probably going to air on Mondays and Tuesdays now. I'd rather them come at the beginning of the week than during the weekend when people are outside. or where I'll be outside. I'll be outside. And then give me more time to kind of edit. My schedule's more midday, so you'll kind of... Well, you get it. Early week, you'll see the vlog. So I think next episode should be... I'll announce it on Twitter. I'll just let you guys know on Twitter. But it's either going to be beginning of next week or... Yeah, beginning of next week. I'm going to confidently say beginning of next week if I go outside.
All right.
If I don't, we'll get an update.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah. We'll see y'all next week.
Love, peace, and strippers.